Hello everybody and welcome. I am the beta plan and this is Europa Universalis 4, in which we are playing as Africa. An Africa that is so large that it is a little bit in trouble with itself. We're currently trying to pay down corruption because, well, we have so many estates in comparison to the true lands, so many territories versus states, there it is, that, well, we have a lot of corruption, so we really want to do something about that. But we can't do that until we get technology. But we also have incredible technology, because the institutions just take a long time to spread. Besides, in order to embrace it now, it costs 6,328.85 ducats. That is a lot. That's a lot. I already have plus 10% institution spread. This is not good. Further and foremost, our rival Carnatic is at it again. But because Yemen is on the side of Tibet, I can only join on the side of Carnatic, because Yemen, if we look at the great power list, sorry, I always have to think of a moment where we get that from ledgers. Countries. Score comparison? As it is. Great powers. Yemen is on the 5th, and I believe it's up to number 10. So, and Tibet is on number 7. But Carnatic is number 3. In short, if I want to join the war, I can only join the war automatically that has fewer greater powers. Because there's only Carnatic, I would be in trouble and I don't want to fight Yemen. Why would I want to fight Yemen? That's a bad idea. And Tibet is already overrun by rebels. So I'm afraid that Carnatic is once again going to take territories away from, well, the country that I have the warmest feelings to. By the way, off camera we became a naive enthusiast. Whoopsie dipsy. Yeah, that's not a good thing. Neither is obsessive perfectionist. Construction costs will go up. So, yeah, our air is not the best. Hey, what the heck is going on here? Opsicon. Yeah, you're not gonna survive that, buddy. Good luck. Radio Sirius is war again. Against the Amadids. Ooh. Radio Syria has occupied us already. What else is in this war? Defending in the Sardinian course of Kadua, that's against Opsicon, okay. In the Syrian conquest, reconquest of Hinskafaya. Do you have allies in this war? Yeah. Opsicon. But you already taken something of that. I think Syria is actually... Great Syria is winning despite their warning by Corsica. Oh, the plague. Let's find that province and immediately lower their thing. You. No, the province. Lower it. I assume this is a territory, yeah. Unrest is still not present, so that's good. We can take a military tech. I mean, I wish I could advance more the institution spread. Let's check that for a moment, because getting the institution to spread is way more important right now. So let's take this province, for instance. Angkor has a little bit of presence of the primitive press. Or let's take this one, because that will be cheaper. Institution. Yeah. 28.82. Actually does increase it. So maybe I should point some points into spreading the technology, if anything. Because there's a nice bit of additional spread, but it's more like we really really would like to get... There you go. Spend some military points into that. Because the production here is not needed because this is grain. We have something where it's interesting to... Well, you know what? You have the printing press already, so... Well, but that does help. For global trade. Slaves are better... Just... No. Just increase, my man, because we really need those institutions to spread. By the way, I'm building up these two little colonies because it's in the same territory as this area, and that just would help not to get even more territories. Besides, this was one of our core provinces. Apparently, I made this into a core for some reason. But yeah. And yeah, not all these buildings are really great, but my vassal built them, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to destroy them because I won't be able to replace them very soon because my income is kind of crappy. So I'm not using that. By the way, we did actually colonize also off camera the South Georgian, so we have the South Atlantic Islands. Those are ours. Interestingly enough, here is Nafaris La Plata already. It's being a big jerk. But yeah, and our little guy is... I can't really see how far the colony is developed. Oh, actually I can. If I clicked here I could see it. It's nearly done actually. This one is done as well. Why haven't you created a new one? Gain liberty desire, tariff value. Lower liberty desire. What is your liberty desire at the moment? Very, very poor. We'll just tax the colonies a little bit. It said plus 10, not plus 19. But alright. Come on. Fine, we'll spend the diplomatic points. There he goes. There is two new colonies. And here it is, yeah, the fight for the islands is really starting to work up. The French people are over here. I'm also considering perhaps going on land in Florida. Perhaps before, so that we can get a second colony nation. Perhaps after this little round of things. Sad news. Yeah, Connecticut is already running them over. What? Obsequoy separatists? What are you doing all the way down here? Oh, they got, of course, incorporated into... Great Assyria took back their core and they took this. Nice. And Sardinia, Corsica took that. So Great Assyria is starting to rebuild some of its former strength. Truce expired? Yeah. Are we going to do something about that? Wait. Great Assyria was what now? Same dynasty, allied to rival, offer alliance. You're still really not trusting of me. We're starting to work on it. 50 is the general number. So we could attack Mutapa. Do we have a claim on everything? We have a claim on everything of Mutapa. This would not gain us a new territory, because we already own Kinga. This will give us a new territory. This won't. This won't. This won't. So basically all we're saying is Nasenge is not needed. Yeah. Stop the drill. Time for war. Because it won't give us additional territories. There's no reason for me to wait with this then. Pay a little bit the soldiers their money. Take the capital. Technology. Diplotech. We are behind on it. I think I will take this. Even with the incredible points up. And the fact that we need Diplo points in a moment to destroy. Actually just split in two. This is still a colony, but I'm willing to just take out for a moment. There we go. You're fine over there. How can you walk on when I have a fort up over there that I would like to know? We'll see, that probably busts up somewhere or something over here. Somewhere over there they will go wrong. Italian, of course, Anatolia is at least shrinking. I like that. Italy is shrinking in general because France is growing. Okay. You can go back to protecting the... We'll go over here. Nice professional army professionalism. Always nice to see. Gosh darn it. Pray for the best. Local settling increase -15. Send someone to organize a response. Fine, we'll do that. Circulation of hostile publications. The time for censorship has come. Lose 25% support for the printing press. I'm not gonna do that. We cannot control the free word. Gain a bunch of local unrest and less missionary strength, but we have humanist ideas, so we don't need missionary strength. And I think we can eat the local unrest. When printing was a novelty, it first attracted those who would create codices as great works of art, or philanthropists who want to spread the knowledge of the classics in a more accessible format. Soon, however, others joined our ranks, less scrupulous men who would make a living slandering others. Ever since printing started to mature as a business all over Europe... All over Europe, you say? How interesting, because by my knowledge, the printing press is not even present in Europe. For once it didn't start in Germany. It started, I believe, in China? Yeah, Wuchang. So, yeah. Ever since printing mature for all across Europe have been available for demagogues to spin their webs of lies. Piles of pamphlets lie ready to be distributed to anyone who will believe them as we speak. That's nothing new in this day and age. In some part of our own land, this otherwise so promising technology has been put to use to mean to slander our emperor and undermine the state. This cannot be tolerated. No, we'll gain support for the printing press. Does that mean... what I mainly hope to see is that the printing press will spread like crazy. I did add support, but I think it only added support in a few provinces. I didn't see it like dramatically change things. No, perhaps it was up here. Should have checked the provinces actually. Well, at least we're... yeah, see, they're walking towards Opsicon. They want to retake that territory, but it's fine. Our coast is at least getting a little bit of printing press. This is actually spreading in several areas, which is nice, because from this, they will affect all other states around them. So it's easier to have it that way than any other way. I also am considering to just say Mutapa, hey, why don't you become my vassal? But then again, we now currently... oh, we won the war against the Opsicon rebels. And I think we won the war against Mutapa. These all would not be new regions for me. Only Mutapa would care. We will take all their money. And later on we will make another war. Boom. Goodbye. Zumbo. Can you handle 20 troops? Yeah, you can. Easily. Now I have to pay off corruption because of the... I barely can pay off the corruption. Army maintenance has to be dropped incredibly in order to keep it up. But we should have now gained... this one was ours, right? So we don't get a gold mine. We did gain 2 ivory over here. Nicely gems. We gained some another ivory and another bit of ivory. So these are good areas to have. Don't get me wrong. We just need our technology to become a little stronger. Yeah, you're already winning. I'm not helping against Yemen. I want Yemen to be strong. But I don't think they're getting access there through the Dulafits. No, they have. But they're not seeming to... Or they must have lost an army if they're rebuilding something. Oh, Obsequoy Separatists. 39 troops. They have a point. Sure. You are occupied by Chakra. Interesting. They are attacking native people now. Not unexpected. Hey, be happy, Mutapa. You are the last living nation in Africa. Still, actually, working on you. Put one on allies. Let's get the idling gone. Why am I losing money? Thought I already put down. Our maintenance needs to go down even further. It's just crazy, man. Hey, I put you on drilling. Oh, we just lost another conquistador. You know what? I'm gonna roll a general because for some reason I have the feeling that the conquistadors are just poop. Well, they beat the Upsicon guys. Monophyllite. That's not pronounced correctly. Monotolite, I think, would be the English way to pronounce that. But that's a guess, not a certainty. Oh, Ardalan just expanded. Ardalan, who actually likes me. Like, greatly. Declared war on an enemy. Warned by Shirvan. Great has gives military... It is an ally to Great Assyria nowadays. Which is interesting because I believe... No, no longer. They held territory that was once Great Assyria's. I think Mardin was theirs, but... We'll see. That's way too many ducats. We'll just take 5 legitimacy even though we need none. Literally. Carnatic has landed troops in Yemen. Okay. Oh my. Well. Whoa. That's a lot of troops. That's over 100,000 men. That's painful to see. I can't even support that much anymore. No, maybe no. I probably have that. It's just a little bit. The problem is money because of issues. We really need to state this. We need to really state the gold mines and the ivory and whatever. You know, those are probably going to be the ones that I take as soon as technology. As soon as the institutes have been spread. And I'm willing to spend quite a bit of cash on it, but they need to spread further and wider and stronger and... There you go, because I'm doing this over administrative points because I would even take this technology even if it costs 100% extra. If we can take it, then we take it. And we're ahead of... No, actually, we're no longer ahead of military tech. Great. The neighbors already have it. Because, you know, banks. Well then. That should lower the corruption cost. How much corruption do we have? Current corruption is 0.03. Oh, that's increasing it, sorry. There you go. Ooh, put it in the treasury. Go to, excellent. Now, let's do what I said that we would do. Let's get to Florida. We'll take the tip of Florida. Then I'll land a big army in there and perhaps we will do the conquistador thing. Regardless. Please don't sink on the way. Death to spies. Sure, whatever. Additional population, never a bad idea. There you go. When will you arrive? In 195 days. That can definitely give these guys a few ticks to repair. Alright. Why don't you go here, go there. You know what? Let's not get too greedy. Then I believe the guys were already not too pleased with us. This is also actually part of the Florida region. I don't assume so, the Bahamas, but... Sorry, I always need to look. Probably here. Colonial trade regions. No, see, that's part of the colonial Caribbean. So we're going to go in colonial Eastern America. Doesn't seem like people have gotten there yet. English Canada has formed. Oh dear. English Canada. Mind you, following the North religion. Okay, we've landed. That's of Navarra, okay. Excellent. We'll send a lot more aggressive. But just as much power, colonization power as this one, so... Or development colonization power, what the heck am I talking about? So let's get started. And plus 95, let's get ourselves a second colony nation. Wow, you're doing 3 at the same time here. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Whoa! The Faris La Plata has expanded all the way down there. That's a big boy now. Badajoz Ceará is almost a new colony nation. I'm wondering, I think I'm going to be too late here to do anything of value. Now, there are 5 left, but I highly doubt that being smart. Maybe over here, but let's first focus on Florida and then we'll see where we will go next. Death to spies. I should actually... I'm just hoping to get it up to 60 and just support rebels here, just to mess with him. Diplomatic technology cost. Yeah, sure. We're starting to get at least some cash. That is a good thing. We're getting closer to this. I probably will do the next episode. I will have a little time skip. Just to make sure that I get a little bit further ahead with the institution spread and everything. Now, that's still an incredible cost to do. So it's still not fun. Lose 10 army tradition. 10 army tradition? It's already really poor anyways, to be honest. Local autonomy in Cadiz doesn't really matter. Sevilla. Sure, switch it around. And lower this. Goodbye. We'll accept that. There you go. That's 100 even now. Is that because of the adjacency already? Huh. Nobility gains loyalty. Does that mean that we actually have we have very happy nobles? We can call a diet to make them even happier. Grant monopoly charters. Sure. Seek support from the clergy. Why not? And then we can demand administrative support. We can't do that. Not yet. We've done that once. Oh, sorry, hit the mic. Diplo power, but it's not a lot because they don't have a lot of influence. We can ask... Nope. Yeah, we can ask for a contribution. Let's do that. I'll take that over because of our money speaking. We aren't a trade nation, actually. We are a taxation nation. Of course, we could definitely buff these ships. Why are you so heavily damaged? Protecting trade, yeah, sure. Where's the button to tell them, like, if you're this damaged, go to port? They're cautious even. Huh? I don't know. The clergy. Ooh. Make clear they need to contribute. Again. You know what, let's do that. Does lower our national tax modifier, I'm aware, but this is still plus 50%, and we now have, and the boost up is a stability cost modifier, and we don't really need that. So actually, this gives us a ton of cash and actually gets us closer to that all-important embrace of the institution. I'm pleased by that. This is gonna take quite a while, but we really want that printing press at a certain point now, because it's starting to be annoying. Yeah, I'm going to say we're going to end it over here at this time point. I know it's a little bit of a shorter episode, but I'm going to go off camera, play a little bit, and try to see if we can have the institution spread come to us, get us some states. That would be amazing. Am I going to wait for this? What is our income? Plus 25. It's pretty good nowadays. We really want those 5 states to get the gold to become ours. But 50% off is it's a lot of. Yeah, we can save up quite a bit of cash still. I'm gonna wait with it. I say thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.